She solved the scourge of sexy sleepwear. She cracked the case of the vanishing male butthole. And now the Countess of Cringe, Anita Sarkeesian, has cast harsh illumination on a truly pernicious pestilence. Where the fat booty hoes at?
While some may be a bit taller than others or have slightly larger thighs, not one of them represents a notable departure from the slender body type that has been established as the standard of conventional female attractiveness. The fact that fat women and women with different body shapes aren't featured in these worlds reinforces the false notion that these women are less valuable and less worthy of recognition than those women whose bodies come closer to matching the cultural beauty standard.
Well, there's the winningest combo since paint shakers and nitroglycerin, obese protagonists, and next-gen jiggle physics. Anita, hun, it's bad enough I spent half my playtime during Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Plot imagining Robbie Knievel jumping a Harley over the Springfield Gorgian Expanse Big Boss calls an ass crack. I don't need the mere act of running to mean I have to watch a land-bound sea mammal named Solid Snack kneading saltwater titty taffy between his pepperoni nipples in Metal Gear Solid 6 Ground Zero bar. The reason there are no fat gaming protagonists is the same reason there are no fat superheroes. This is modern-day mythology. Nobody wants to look at Hercules with back hair and love handles, and no one wants to see Wonder Woman with a gunt, because video games are not preoccupied with the mundane. No one wants to watch Doom Guy pay his taxes, or Gordon Freeman's trip to the LASIK clinic. Video games are still primarily wish fulfillment. For example, I'd like a pair of goddamn robot arms, but I'm also slightly attached to nerve endings and my fucking soul. Huzzah then that we have Deus Ex. Look, if I suddenly experience the crippling urge to do the breaststroke with a school of womanities, there's a Walmart right down the road. I am perpetually a block away from enough rooster necks and pitted marble ass fat to keep the Inuit blubber trade humming for the next half century at least. I didn't see starchy Sarkeesian types shrieking about lack of realism or unfair body expectations when Fabio's moobs were flapping majestically in the autumn breeze on the cover of your dime store fuck fantasy novels. Know a lot of pirates with peck implants, princess? Didn't think so, sugar tits. Never mind the flannel Fraulein in question opens her video with what she deems to be a sexist zinger, but is in reality merely one more in a long line of hilarious translation errors. The word shape is clearly standing in for form, as in martial arts form. You know what a form is, right? It's that thing you fill out to fuck the Canadian government out of taxes on your non-profit money factory. For fuck's sake, it's SNK! Their primary exports are boob jiggle and broken English. A fact that should be more obvious than Sterling in a slingback thong if the sum of your peerless video game knowledge didn't consist of a 5-minute trip to Wikipedia. And then there's the inch-deep argument itself. Alright, there's no Ben & Jerry's chunky monkey addicts in the female protagosphere, and thanks to ageism, there's not nearly enough varicose vajayjays. Okay. Fucking and? Even if you disregard the footloose fantasia of role-playing and wish fulfillment that is gaming, even if you level the hackneyed value judgment that this is somehow detrimental to a woman or man's sense of self-worth, even if we disregard the fact that every solitary one of these vacuous, polemic anti-arguments has been obliterated, atomized, reconstituted, and obliterated again more times than an Iranian hymen, may I lay prostrate and humbly inquire, so fucking what? This shit where we stand slack-jawed in bewilderment and horror at the depths of Sarkeesian stupidity and pretend she's merely critiquing media badly rather than attempting to shape it for her political movement's propagandist benefit? Cut it the fuck out. And on the subject of benefits, let's rap about the monetary one for a beat. This broad raised over 200 grand for a documentary she admitted up front was already fucking made. For $250,000, I'd let Michael J. Fox shave my nads with a box cutter. What do you suppose Sarkeesian would be willing to do? She can feign high-minded third-wave feminist austerity, but I guarantee you wave $5 million in front of her jowls, and before you can say Kickstarter fraud, she'd lick botulism off a toilet seat. I'm RazörFist. I apologize for that mental image, and God fucking speed. She wants control.
Yeah, You got a great butt.